Okay, the D-pad doesn't want to work properly. So I'm gonna have to resort to extreme methods. I just realized I should probably make the game audio very, very quiet. Alright, there you go. You guys should be able to hear me now. Hello there. Welcome to Touhou Dream Logical World. As I suddenly remembered that I can play Touhou games, so I looked at my list and I found this. I don't remember ever downloading this game, so I don't know anything about this game. Let's try it. Manual, how to play. Try not to die. The land of fantasy where things go when people stop believing in them. Late autumn, a gentle sense that something was off gradually emerged with powerful spell card users, like the Shrine Maiden Reimu Hakurei, Magician Marisa Kirisame, and the yokai of boundaries Yukari Yakumo. That these are just replayable characters, but they didn't feel any compulsion to investigate. What exactly was off? Nothing they could name on command. At least for Reimu, there was no visible reason to worry. The Hakurei Shrine was having yet another profitable day, with worshippers and donations arriving at a steady pace. Oh! Observing this, Yukari finally realized what was wrong. Heading down to the shrine, she asked Reimu, Doesn't your shrine hardly ever get visitors or donations? He asked, but the correct answer having effortlessly come out, Reimu stopped her sentence dead in its track. Then why are so many? And why are so many here? Examining her memory further, she realized she hadn't even taken note of the Hakurei Shrine going from desolate to overflowing, and couldn't remember when that had happened. Wait, what's going on? The word spread, and soon no one could make sense of their own reality. Since when did these purple trees have diamonds growing on them? Asked Marisa. Since when was the path from the Healing Village to the Hakurei Shrine this short? Asked the Moon Rabbit Raisin Udonge Minaba. Since when were people displaying such strong kinship and empathy? Asked the Satori Koishi Kameji. Oh, people are paying attention to her? Since when did the library have these reflective beams built into it? Asked the young bibliophile Kosuzu Motori. Oh, it was Kosuzu, actually. It was as if all of Gintoki had fallen asleep and woken up in an alternate reality, a world of dream logic. The mind always wants to believe what it's seeing is real. In a dream, it will rationalize even the most absurd circumstances, so that one will almost never realize they're dreaming, at least until they wake up, in which case they forget it. Very sad. By recognizing points of contradiction where the reality didn't make sense, the denizens of Gintoki were able to discover they'd been living in a dream logical world for some unknown but significant length of time. No one could be sure that anything about reality was the way it had always been. What aspects of their existence were real and what had recently been altered. Calling memories to surface themselves, distorted them by dream logic, was the only way to piece it together. Gathering in tease, the spellcard users set out to uncover the truth. Alright, I'm so glad there's no special buttons. I don't like the Touhou games that have extra buttons you need to press other than firing and stuff. Firing and focusing. Aspect shift. Oh boy. Lives. Power value raised. Power item, point item, 1-up. The higher on speed you collect them, you can auto-collect all items by moving the character near the top. Green point, purple point value item. These increase the maximum value of point items. Appear when enemy balls are raised and at the end of aspect shifts that are collected automatically. This time around, the girls have taken advantage of the fluctuating nature of reality and crafted special spell cards called aspect shifts. Using an aspect shift by pressing the special key. Okay, that's the bomb button. Cost 1 power. Oh no! It erases all bolts on the screen. Costs all items to be collected. It's using modern era 1 bomb mechanics. It erases all bolts on the screen. That's all items to be collected and produces a reality warping effect that will turn the tide of the game in your favor. All 12 characters have a unique aspect. All 12? Holy shit! Unique aspect shift with a specific effect. An aspect shift will last a few seconds by default, but this is important. Raising and cutting items during one will extend its duration. When it's over, you'll receive a score bonus and an addition to the point item value based on how long you were able to keep it active. Manage to activate an aspect shift within a split second after being hit, you'll create death. If you're hit during an aspect shift, it will immediately deactivate and no bonuses will be awarded. Alright, only one aspect shift can be active at a time. Using one when another is already active will override the first one. Alright, so don't spam them. That makes enough sense. You don't spam bombs anyway already. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can't. Like when a bomb is active, you're not allowed to activate another bomb. Using aspect shifts to win. Wow, there's some nice guides here. I don't really want to read these all. Maybe I'll read them later, but for now I'll just use my instincts. Our characters are Reimu, Kasen, Marisa. I like the art. Terrible, like Sun, which in my opinion is great. Yuka. Okay, it's weird that Marisa and Reimu aren't together. Holy shit, sizzle. Sakuya, Raisin, wow, she's wearing winter outfit. Sane's in a sailor uniform. Seija, Yomu, Koishi, Aya, and Kosuzu defeat a certain enemy. Alright, I like... Okay, so there's a fuck ton of characters, most of which, and a lot of which are locked. Interesting. Alright, well, since Koishi's here, I kind of want to play as her, since Koishi's my favorite girl. Face an enemy attack, clear a stage, clear the game without using contingencies. That's probably extra start. Yeah, I like how they're in question marks, but there's a hint on how you can unlock them, which is very nice. Right, let's see the options. Alright, just in case we get lag or something, apparently, probably. Okay, set to normal, hold the shot key to fire. Ooh. I'll keep it to normal for now, since that's what I'm used to. If you're crazy enough to try clearing the game without using aspect shifts, you can turn this off to avoid accidentally hitting this special. Bruh. Set whether the music will distort. Ooh. Auto retry. If set to on, being hit in scene practice will cause the scene to automatically start. Alright, that's really nice. Alright, let's just go. I'll try playing in hard mode. Mathematics level. Nothing to it. There's an enemy, shoot. If there's a bullet dodge, as long as you have the formula, you have the answer. Chemistry level. Normal mode. This level might throw you for a loop, but keep track of every bullet's position and velocity and you'll come out on top. Biology level. Hard mode. Since the beginning of shoot-em-ups, players attempting this level have been faced with 3 choices. Adapt, migrate, or die. Psychology level. Lunatic. Whoa. You must like games about magical girls and funny hats. If you're considering this level, you've obviously crossed the point of no return that we have. And then philosophy is apparently the hardest. Science. Overdrive mode. Why would you ever subject yourself to this caliber of pain and agony? Yeah, I know, something about free will or determinism or whatever. I wanna try overdrive mode real quick. Oh. Oh, it's teams! Interesting. So we got Reimu and Kasan, Marisa and Yuka. That's interesting. Ooh, their team ability is that they can go up to 6 power. They don't do a double master spark. There's no bombs anyway, it's aspect shifting. Theory of every... Oh, they have a team name. Descent with modification. Aesthetic relativism. Theory of everything. Right, because one controls space and the other controls time. Well, the other just makes illusions. She can't actually affect reality, but intrinsic and the instrumental value team. Sanai and Seija. Oh man, I like Seija, but I don't like Sanai. I don't think I'll be playing this team all that much. Easier to extend aspect shifts by grazing. Yomu and Koishi, interesting team. And then finally we have Aya and Kosuzu. Inescapable megapixel. Aya snaps large photos of enemies and turns both into green point. No longer. Wider field of item collection when focused. Interesting. Alright, well, let's try out Yomu and Koishi. Yomu's Phantom Half covers in front of her, delivering sword slashes within a narrow range. Yomu and Koishi standard shots become omnidirectional. Oh my, I might actually not like this team, since it's Yomu, and Yomu is very smart and brings a sword to a gunfight. Shot stays in a fixed location as long as you remain focused. Ooh. Subconscious vigilance. When active, another aspect shift will automatically counter any hits you receive, provided you have sufficient power. What is this? Is this mask working again? No, it's something else. Koishi's connection with other people. Once again, frustration less than non-existent than normal, but it wasn't the same emotional impulse she'd acquired. Ah, okay. So it's a loading screen, but once it's complete, you can press the shot key to continue. I don't need to read too fast. But it wasn't the same emotional impulse she'd acquired from the Mask of Hope during the religious riots. Her personality didn't feel different from normal, but people were noticing her anyway. Excuse me, and here was another. Have you seen the Shrine Maiden by any chance, or her friends? It's my understanding that there's some major turmoil in Tokyo that may even be affecting the Netherworld. Koishi glanced at the earnest visitor. You mean Reimu, the Shrine Maiden? And her friends like Marisa? Yes! Do you know them? Let's find them. Oh, I'm Yomu. Who are you? Whoa. I need to readjust. Okay, yeah, overdrive is kind of crazy. That was like an extra stage start. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Yeah, this is way too many bullets for a stage 1. Alright, so how do you get extra lives? The game didn't... Oh, dodging PSP buttons now? By the way, I'm playing with a controller. Although I typically play with keyboard. I just wanted to play with a controller, even if it is a bit of a handicap. I don't know, I'm very used and I'm good at playing either. It's just... I've played way longer at this point. Ah! Alright, let's try them. Oh, what's up with the... I think the effect isn't working properly. Oh my. Who are you? Those are feather bullets, I think. Which is cool. So she's a Tengu? Alright, so using an aspect... Yeah, okay, the graphics are not working as they should. Alright, let me do something about this real quick. Do, do. I really like that song. It's become the staple song for the results screen for Touhou now, and even the fan games are just making renditions of it, which is great. I just need to change the graphics. Because Danmakuhu, for some reason, which I'm pretty sure this game is using Danmakuhu as well, is really weird. It lags a lot and doesn't run all that well if I'm using my actually good graphics card, and it prefers to run on the weaker graphics card, which is really weird. I don't know what could possibly be causing that. Maybe it's the engine's fault, or maybe it's the computer, or maybe the computer just doesn't know. My computer just doesn't know how to handle. And Makufu in particular. Either way, this is what we got. Alright, anyway, I'm obviously not... I can do hard at least. Let's just play with Reimu and Kasen. Reimu and Kasen's hitbox becomes even smaller, and while they're within the region of space distorted by the aspect shift, they're fully invincible. Barrage orbs and fly straight forward. Greatly expands the ranges in which bullets are grazed. Border of conditional invincibility at one with nature. Small hitbox, and then it can become even smaller. What the hell? You're neglecting your duty, Reimu. Just as expected and dreaded, Kassen dropped in to inform Reimu her very important opinion. Hey Kassen, in case you hadn't noticed, the shrine's doing great, so I'm afraid I don't require your services today. Reimu began scratching at a patch of dirt on the pillar, a painfully transparent attempt to make Kassen stop talking to her. Did I just hear your voice crack? I know that's not what you really feel. Don't let your own profit be the reason you overlooked an incident. After Kassen pointed out that others, including Marisa, had gone to resolve the incident anyway, Reimu finally conceded. She had one condition, though. You're pulling your weight this time. Come with me. This is way more manageable. Although I feel like hard should have way more bullets here. I don't mind. So is overdrive literally just a built-in freaking what do they call that patch where they just double the bullets as well as their speed? Ultra patch, I think it's called. Ah yeah, so when you're focusing you switch to the other. When you aspect shift, it becomes the other way around. So interesting. Ah, right there. I don't think you should aspect shift at all in the first stage. You should just collect power here. I don't expect to beat this on my first playthrough. I don't think that you're intended to with the way the game's mechanics are set up. But if you're crazy enough, you can totally just ignore the game's mechanics. But where's the fun in that? Man, I hate that this controller isn't very loud. No clickety click clack noises. My keyboard is the same. What's fun about a silent keyboard? I'm at 2 power already. It's not bad. Whoops. Look at this. The diamonds in these trees are polished and cut like, you know, decorative diamonds. I'm sure that can't be natural. If people could simply pick some diamonds with... Hey, Kasan, these things are called hands, right? Huh? I think so. Gosh, I hope we've always had these hands and they're not something the Dream Logic did. They feel convenient to use. It's just score-based, interesting. So we definitely have lots of reason to increase the value of points and collect them and stuff. I don't even think it's possible to get an extra life on the first stage. Look at this bullshit. But if we never had hands, the diamond trees could still be natural. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that! Quick, how do we know we've always had hands? Hey, you guys. Hello there. Do you know if people have always had hands? No, wait, you have arms and wings. If you didn't have hands, you could have just... Wait, no. Ah! Wait, that's it! What's it? You figured out you have hands? What the... How the fuck did the conversation turn into this? What the frick was the writer smoking? No, we've always had hands. I remember, but listen, something's felt weird about my coordination today. I ran into some other girls investigating the Dream Logic. We had some spell cards fights, and I felt way better than usual. What if I had better spell card skills and you're pretty introspective about your hands? Because people have become more self-aware? You think it's the Dream Logic? That would mean it's even affecting people's personalities? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't even said hi. I'm Nunokaya Yukimura, a crane, and you're the Shrine Maiden, I gather. I've been trying to figure out oddities like this ever since I found this place. So it's literally the Nahida, the Sumeru story quest. That's the entire plot of this game. Except everyone figured it out immediately, and it didn't blow their minds like Nahida said it would. Because honestly, who gives a shit? Friends is returning favors to people who act kindly to me. Let me hear you see. I can figure out why, but I'm not sure if this new revelation really helps at all. And I like how after we figure it out, any other story quest that involves dreams, everyone just figures it out immediately and that it's just normal now. Which just implies that Lumine's a fucking idiot. Enough about Genshin's stupid ass bullshit plot. Could you guys help me move my investigation along? I'll return your favor. What do you need? To get out of the way? Well, the fact that your yokai has been begging me for the past 2 minutes. Could I exterminate you real quick? Oh, of course. Duty calls will gladly let you satisfy your of bloodlust. I'm glad Reimu's at least certain about that. She's at least certain that she likes killing. Is there an indicator? Yes, there is. Alright, good to know. The bullets are nice and slow, so feels very natural to dodge that one. Okay, this is definitely way more doable than whatever the fuck Overdrive was doing with this spell card. It feels like way too easy now, honest. Oh. Okay, that's just background. I keep thinking that's like some sort of gimmick I need to dodge. Alright. Whoops. I'm losing my cool, making mistakes. Alright, should be able to get max power level. Well, power is a very archaic thing, as many professional bullet hell players would say, but if you're gonna make a cool gimmick with it, albeit I don't like the gimmick because it's Mountain of Fate gimmicks, bullshittery. And I can see it being a fine addition. Oh no, are you serious? Okay. She moved around too much there, oh boy. Alright, will it be counterclockwise next? I'll stay in the center. Alright, it is. Got her. Yeah, what the heck? 20 million for the next live. Look, I'm at 3 million. I think we'll start getting a lot of points once we start shifting and stuff. I think that's the whole point. Let's see what'll happen. Let's see how much the point value increases. Whew, that felt good. Thanks for the fight, Nunakai. Great. No problem, Raven. Hey, maybe this will help you in your journey somehow. You're solving the incident, right? Oh, I need to check the recording real quick. Ha, of course. You'd never catch me neglecting my duty to get so cute. I wish I had a face cam right now. Actually, for the record, I had to drag her out of here against her will. To be fair, Reimu had to drag you out of here against your will. Kasen, I swear. Whew. Nice, we got to keep moving. 5 million, measly 5 million. Okay, maybe if I smartly use the shift. But yeah, you're not encouraged to use bombs here for safety, but to use them strategically and sparingly. I mean, losing 1 power is very punishing. Oh, does Reimu have needles? I haven't switched to Kasen yet, so I don't know what her focus would do. Okay, the graze box seems really tiny. Or maybe I've been grazing a lot of things all along and I'm just not noticing. There's usually a distinct sound whenever you graze. I'm not hearing it all that often. So you need to be... So Reimu and Kasen needs to be really close to bullets. Alright, I'm gonna try... an astral shift here in this... Alright, it ended already. Yikes. It's really just 2.5 seconds, huh? I bombed, so Astral Shift still makes it so you can't... That's no fun. So you're discouraged from Astral Shifting spell cards? But aren't they like typically the sections with the most bullets? Also, no, I'm still Reimu. What's up with that? Ah! That's really fatal considering stage 3 has an extra life anyway. Yeah, I am. Ah, look at that. There's like a little boundary. And as long as we stay there, we get more bonuses or whatever. And yeah, I picked a really good time. Look at all this grace. Oh, fuck! Curvy laser, am I fucking right? I know that girl who just passed by. She was at the shrine the other day. Oh, it's you again. Your name was Tetsuko, right? How are you doing? Yes, that's correct. Is something wrong? Just take out the spell cards already. I know what's going on to happen here. This is the 4th time it's happened today. I was just going to ask for your help. I wasn't declaring a battle. And then we're going to get in a fight anyway, so you might as well get it over with. Alright, if you insist. Reimu, are you sure about this? Something is not right here. She wants a spell card duel. Who am I to say she can't have what she wants? Reimu, my goodness, dear. Ooh. Traditional Japanese style sounding. I like it. Alright, so you're encouraged to go to the bottom of this screen because look at that. The thing goes, unless it's the other way around. No, it's not. That's pretty cool. No name. Alright, so what happens if we continue? There's no credits. Ah, so it's just infinite continues. Interesting, but I assume we're getting the bad ending now. Okay, yeah, wow, the game's pretty brutal. Or maybe the extra lives is dependent on difficulty. Before I go, because I'm gonna go now. I wanna check normal mode. Not reading that. Oh yeah, I am speed. Yeah, it's only 10 million. That's still a lot, like jeez. But that's very achievable. Although there are less bullets, so maybe it's equilibrium. Maybe it's no different in terms of difficulty to get extra lives. Because like that is typically the difficulty to get lives remain the same regardless of difficulty. So if it's like score based, you're bound to get more extra lives as long as you play on the harder difficulties, which kind of balances out things. So, interesting. Oops. Alright, that's enough. I'm not sure if I'll be playing more of this anytime soon, but I'm definitely remembering this. Oh, well, we've already unlocked stage and scene practice. That's already 2 modes out. Play the game without using the continues, yep. Clear the secret game mode. Extra endings, I guess. And then the normal endings.